That's better, I guess. Alright. Sweet. What? What about it?
What if I take a piss right now?
Shit, you bet.
Cold code is 746-963.
Hey everyone, my name is Charlie Sinclair,
And I'm Will Kretschmar.
and we're so glad to have you guys here with us on stream. And that's right, it is the University of Utah Rainbow Six Siege team going up against Grand Canyon University here on week 1. That's right, the season opener of Collegiate R6. I'm excited, we're all excited. We haven't streamed Siege in over 4 months, guys, and a lot has changed. So, I mean, William, what has changed?
Well, I mean, not a whole lot, but there's definitely a shift in a few like operator metas, such as like more aggro characters such as Ying and such as Blitz. But overall, it's just more of an aggro meta, but still like pretty gun dependent rather than utility dependent.
Absolutely, and I think right now we're in a good, like meta-wise, we're in a good state.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to hop straight into the game right now. As you probably have seen before, we had some technical difficulties, but now we have the game going. So, if we swap over into the game, we're currently going through ban phase. Right now, it looks like Utah has banned Thermite, and just like that, of course, they're going to ban Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi right now so strong, 2-shot DMR with an SMG secondary.
Mm-hmm.
She also has a really, really good intel gadget, and she's 3-speed. Everything you want in an operator is in Dokkaebi, and she's just become a must-pick. Yeah, right now, Grand Canyon University, or GCU, is going to be banning Cav. Wow.
Yeah. Dang. You can definitely see the Cav player in chat, Slippery, being, telling me that he wanted to get some interrogations this game, but alas, that cannot, happen.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately,
it looks like that Grand Canyon University is very heavy. It looks like the rivalry, I guess the rivalry is real here. I don't know. Anyways, right now, it's going to be Consulate. Consulate is one of the newest reworked maps, and looks like, yes, we are having flashes with the Ying. Ying was not banned, but obviously University of Utah is coming in for their defense with the Ying by bringing out the Jaeger. Yes, definitely a rush meta. Ace, really good with that gun. Buck, same thing. Yeah, I mean, what would you say?
Well, as I said earlier, the very aggro meta, we also have an Amaru on the attacker side. This will definitely, give them some capabilities for rushing Utah, but at the same time, Utah does have the Tachanka, to throw down some fire to make them, not be as aggro, to push them away from the site for as long as they possibly can. So here we have Slippery seeing what he can do, I guess, in the probably reinforcing.
The location of a bomb.
I don't know, but Grand Canyon is able to find the bomb, but right now it looks like that currently Slippery is going to be playing downstairs trying to hold basement. Very interesting to prevent a take there. Right now, Jaeger placing down some observation deniers, and that's really useful for preventing any sort of intel that the attackers can gain. Very good. Right now it looks like Ying and who is that? Looks like Ying and Zero is going to be coming in from the main door, and no one's there to actually no, someone is there to contest, but otherwise, yeah, right now it's pretty much a setup. Right now, all attackers are currently outside. Defenders are still holding their positions, and it's already 30 seconds into the round. Ace charges go out. Otherwise, yeah, it's just they're right now just trying to get intel. It looks like it's definitely the waiting game right now.
Yeah, just trying to enter the building. Trying to get some intel on the defenders here.
Yeah, and it looks like that right now they aren't getting a lot of it. Drone economy right now, it looks like that 3 of their drones are dead while they have 4 pocketed. So, I mean, 3 drones currently deployed, and they haven't been able to get much, especially now that they also Slippery with the Bossy. Will he get the headshot? He sees, and then he gets swung from the other side, and that is the first pick by GCU.
Interesting that they interesting play from Slippery, just lurking in, just off-site, easily picked off. But I'm interested to see what Utah will do to counteract this.
Yeah, and I mean, like attackers have just gotten control of first floor, and there's only a minute and 30 seconds left. There is time for them to play around and figure out what they want to do, but otherwise there isn't really that much of time. Right now, IQ is getting intel on those observation blockers. Attackers will now assume that someone's playing near that location, so we'll see if they'll get any fruits of their labor. Because right now Jaeger is holding that angle, but it looks like he has shifted. Or no, he's actually still holding that angle. Right now, 2 attackers currently perched on the stairs waiting to snipe. But again, the attackers have to go into objective. There's 1 minute left in this round. If the attackers don't make a move, they will lose. Shumika's coming out from Tank's buddy. Here it goes. The defenders are just going to start using their utility to drain time. And just like that, the attackers will have to make a frantic rush in order to get bomb site A. Ying ticks off another person. It's 5v3 in favor of GCU. Tanks, here's the sound cue. Currently holding angle. Brings out Shumika. Argus gets spotted, but and he gets tagged and he gets shot. He is currently down, but he's not dead. It looks like it's practically a 1v4 right now. 0-1. Just recovered the diffuser and is currently going to make a run for bomb site B. He doesn't see. He doesn't know. Oh wait, never mind. I'm dumb. That's a Zove. I was about to say, does he know? Anyways, Minty is currently holding out as Jaeger right now with no intel. There's 10 seconds left. Diffuser is being planted. It's just a retake from him, and it's practically a 1v4 for him, unless he can pick up tanks, which is highly unlikely. Still pushing in right now, pushing into the objective. Right now, Zofia is currently holding an angle on a repel, but he gets caught in the crossfire, and he is dead. And the first round goes to Grand Canyon University.
Wow. I did not expect GCU to get the first round, that's for sure. I feel like just Utah just gave them free picks in their ones. I don't know how hard they might be trying right now, considering this is GCU's C team. So a very new team, but I imagine they're going to step up their pep a little bit here going into the second round.
Absolutely. And now with the University of Utah is bringing out a different setup, it appears. Currently in... Gosh darn, I forgot. I didn't check the floor. But
looks like a basement.
Yeah, looks like a basement take right now. They're bringing out the Fenrir, Kaid, bringing out the Jaeger as well as the Tachanka. Again, they're going to be wasting time. And interestingly, it looks like the resident fragger Slippery is going to bring out Warden with the good old 1.5 and the anti-flash and the anti-smoke glasses. Definitely a very effective counter against this current meta with a bunch of flashbangs and a bunch of smoke grenades.
Absolutely. Warden has been very meta the past couple months, considering his gun is great. He absolutely just purely counters the current meta with flashes and smokes and aggro peaks and gameplay. So I'm interested to see how Slippery uses Warden this round.
Absolutely. It looks like he's picking up the kites. What is he doing? Oh, I guess he's just going for a single plant so that way he can get a hatch with his other one. But it looks like they're going to go through front entrance. No, they're not going to go through front entrance. They're just going to be pushing through here. Why is he shooting the car? Okay. You can't shoot through cars, my friend. You can shoot through a lot of things in Siege, just not cars. That would be pretty funny if you could shoot through cars. Anyways, currently going for the garage take, and also 2 players in for GCU positioned upstairs to take top floor.
They actually breach the main wall into objectives, so I'm interested to see how they play off this.
Absolutely. Is Shadow going to...
Interesting timing here.
Yeah, is Shadow going to go for the... Oh! He gets a tag, but he doesn't get the headshot! That may be costly, but now Shadow is forced to play off of that angle he was holding. A really good angle, but now he can't play on it. Drone currently in the drone hole. He's able to identify one person behind the bulletproof, but he's unable to see past the observation blocker. He now knows where Kaid is. Oh, and Shadow is trying to frag, but he can't. The angle is just held, and it looks like that attackers are currently taking control of Garage as we speak. Not a great thing.
Absolutely. A lot of time is being wasted right now. Nothing is particularly happening, just a couple pot shots back and forth. So as the time dwindles, I'm interested to see how this is going to pan out, because we only have a minute and 15 seconds here, folks.
First line drone going out. It looks like they're trying to keep them still so that way they can actually make plays. But right now, Kami is thinking about throwing that nitro. The question is, will he end up doing it? I don't think he will. Currently holding an angle through the car window. That you can penetrate, so we'll see what happens with that. But again, as you said, there's less than a minute left, and they haven't made a play. And now the Shumikas are going out. Minty getting a pick up on top floor. That's really good. And now I think there's only one person upstairs. Oh, never mind. No, I'm sorry. There's 2 people upstairs right now. Currently Slippery is trying to make a push. Activates his glasses. Why is he using the pistol? Man's trying to style points. Oh, and he gets picked off. I understand they try to call you a copper in chat, but you got to remember, this is competitive R6. Right now, Shumikas are denying any sort of push. And it's both the Shumika and the Fenrir gas. Fenrir is going to get picked off, but Shumika's still causing damage. Cobb says whatever, but Cobb just gets fragged out in the crossfire by Kami. Kami throws the C4! He detonates it! He gets the C4 kill! It's 1v3 last GCU players currently held, and Shumika's just going to force him to stay there. Shumika gets a few more tags. He is low health, but he's not one shot yet. And just like that, Minty Mango frags him out, and just like that, we are even for rounds. University of Utah and Grand Canyon University, one apiece.
Wow. That's more or less how I expected last round to go. A lot more Shumika play, a lot more dwindling the time down, I guess, is a common thing for GCU. Not making a play early enough, so they just have to wait out the Shumikas, but alas, you just can't really run through fire effectively, as seen from the ace earlier.
Absolutely.
But I'm just curious if they're going to try to speed their attack up in any way, or they're just going to let the defenders just time them out.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I think the University of Utah is realizing that there was a lot of gadget play last round, so they're bringing out the Solus from Slippery. Hopefully, he uses the... Well, actually, never mind. There's a secondary SMG, so he'll be fine anyways. Yes. So even if he's trying to thirst kill and, not be... I understand... I think people got underneath his skin in the chat, but, I mean, you shall see.
Yeah.
Right now, no drones have been sighted. The glass is being switched off to a Thatcher, and the Zero is being swapped off to Ayana. And this is an interesting play. Right now, observation blocker is going up in the same area. It looks like someone is roaming downstairs again. It looks like they're going to play the same strat, but with different operators this time. Kami setting up the welcome at, I'm guessing. Oh, and just like that, he's able... Ooh, and just like that, Solus is able to see a couple of drones and is going to go drone hunting.
Just the same thing happening this upper floor defense round. Just Slippery roaming on the east side of the map, seeing if he can get a pick or two. I'm curious if he's gonna actually shoot them. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yep.
Interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Just like that, sound cue window broken. It looks like maybe... Is it a bait, though? It looks like Ayana breaks open the window, but then runs away, and then sending out her drone. And just like that, oh, and it gets destroyed. So now Ayana knows there's someone back there, and she's more reluctant to push in. Ayana currently holding that site down. There's otherwise what's currently going on the map. 3 drones have been destroyed, 2 are in play, 5 are pocketed. All claymores look like they are currently... actually, I'm sorry. 4 are pocketed... or 5 are currently active, 2 are pocketed, and actually 1 is pocketed, and 4 are destroyed right now. Solus is going to see that drone, and she's going to do an impact. Oh, and they were waiting for it. Oh, that was a very big brain play from GCU, and just like that, Slippery just gets tagged again. And this is the 3rd time he's died without a single kill. Claymore gets set up. It looks like I'm Not Funny is going to go and start playing upstairs because there's only a minute 30 seconds left in the round. And really, like, we haven't seen, unfortunately, we haven't seen much from upstairs. And it looks like, yes, we're finally seeing some action from upstairs. Right now, it looks like a lot is not really happening. Legion with the new rework, his mines do a lot more damage, even though they're not invisible anymore. But that being said, a lot more damage goes a long ways, especially in Siege.
Absolutely.
The drone is going to drone out Minty, and Minty's going to chase down the drone for destruction. Another drone is destroyed by Legion from Tank's Buddy destroys another drone. The proxy alarm gets destroyed, but they know that I'm Not Fume is currently holding down the stairs on service stairs. Camera gets destroyed as soon as it gets hopped on. It's going to throw an EMP. He shoots his own teammate. Okay, he gets tagged by the Legion mine. He's going to take a little bit of chip there. Otherwise, he's doing fine. He's going to set up a Claymore to prevent any sort of a defender access through that door. And just like that, they're going to do a triple push. They're going to get the Legion. Legion dies, but Legion gets another tag on the Thatcher. Thatcher's going to get chipped again, but again, that's 1 less body for the University of Utah to use. Shadow gets another pick. Looks like he killed Ayana. And just like that, 2 defenders are down by a crossfire between Minty and Minty again. Wow, great gunplay from Minty. And Utah will take round 3.
Yeah, same thing happened again. GCU just stalling out first floor. They took first floor very fast. They got the roam out of the way, and yet they still just attempted and tried to get up into the second floor where the bombs were, but alas, being just stuck at choke points. This is the third time this has happened, but this is the second time they have died to that. Just stalling out second floor, our first floor. So I'm just very curious if they're actually just gonna start being more aggro.
Yeah, I have a feeling that they just can't decide what to do, because I mean, if we saw the indecisiveness with Thatcher was just walking between the corridors for 20 seconds. I don't think GCU they know how to take areas, and they know how to do it really effectively. But once they take the areas, what do they do? And it looks like right now they're just they don't know what to do once they take site. So if they take site at 2 minutes, if they take an area at 2 minutes, they have plenty of time to figure out what to do. And as we saw in round 1, they're able to pull off something. But otherwise, really there's if they manage to finally secure a good position inside the building at a minute 30, a minute 15. I don't think they're decisive enough to know what to do, and because of that, they just get a few people get picked off, and then the University of Utah is able to just figure out where the bulk of their team is, and they just set up a crossfire, and they just take those dubs. Yep. Anyways, based on the team comp, right now, what would you say is going on?
Well, it's just the same thing they've been running the past 3 rounds. This is it, first floor, so I feel like they're just going to try to go main lobby, as you can see, but. Other than that, they're just going to try to get intel with the 0. They're trying to open the wall with the ace, and also more intel with Lion, but then execute with the Yin Candelas. So a very average comp here. So I'm curious how this is going to pan out.
Absolutely. And Buck with the heartbeat charges, then thinking about it, but doesn't actually end up doing it. They ping the castle barrier. Lion goes out, and just like that, Ace is going to throw out the good old Ace charges, but will they get much out of it? Right now, they're not. They're just going to hold an angle, and they're going to get bombed, but otherwise, that's just some control. And just like that, boom, the diffuser goes down, and Lion is downed, and Buck goes in to try and save them, and just like that, Slippery gets his revenge. Slippery again with the 3K.
Wow.
Finishes.
Oh, wow, that was a frost match.
That was a frost match. So I'm sorry, Slippery with the 2K right now. But Slippery is finally getting some kills on board, and it looks like his demon arc is beginning. We shall see. Currently, it looks like that Zeros has taken upstairs control. But again, what is he going to do with that? And I don't think he has a clue. Because right now it's just 2v5. Zero's upstairs. He's just going to plant a claymore right now. It looks like Cobb is currently in a gunfight with the rest of the University of Utah. He's the only one able to hold this front door take. And it looks like he's going to back out. Zero gets his cam deployed, but it's just going to get shot out before he can get any intel. And now I have a feeling that the University of Utah knows. Yep. And just like that, he gets picked off. Wow. Good job by Tank's buddy. It's 1v5 now. I don't have a feeling that he's going to ace. He's going to go out. Oh, and Ace gets... Ooh, Cobb is able to get that kill. Will he live up to his operator's namesake? We shall see.
Truly. Very interesting stuff already happening. An insane flank from Slippery in the early time of the round. I'm curious if Ace will live up to his namesake and get the ace to clutch up the win for the round, but I'm not so sure.
Just like that, Slippery goes out for a fight. He tries to get the one tap, but again, this is wow. Cobb misses all of those shots, and he's going to get crossfired, and just like that, he's dead. Boom. Wow, and Shadow pulls out the sawed-off shotgun just for the kill.
That was a very great round from the University of Utah.
Absolutely.
Slippery's flank was absolutely imperative for their win just there. I have nothing to say other than it was great. I mean, that's what we expect from a roamer, as Slippery is doing, is just roaming around trying to get a flank or just to lurk around. So just to get a few picks here to loosen up the attacker's hold onto the defense.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And right now, as we look at their team comps, again...
attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Right now, if we look at their teams, we're bringing out the new operator with Ram over on GCU's side. It looks like they're going to go with a noise rush. And, I mean, is this warranted? I mean, they're playing, it looks like first floor again. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, do you think this is worth it? Actually, is this...
This may be basement, considering this is... Yeah, it's
basement.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I was very skeptical because first floor isn't the best site. It's probably one of the worst sites in the map. And basement being one of the best. So
Absolutely.
So yeah, they're going another basement take. I'm curious if they're gonna open breach and do nothing with it, or actually do something with it this time. But we actually do see someone playing upstairs, so that should be interesting.
And also, it's the Legion that's playing upstairs. So not just is it like your standard slippery roam where he's just going to play upstairs and just not get any intel on him whatsoever because he has the vigil. It's going to be just like, hey, I'm going to. It's more of a lurker roam where Legion is just going to sit in a room that is very important for the attackers to claim.
Yes.
And the moment he hears a Legion go off, he knows where the attackers are. So this is a very, very smart roam. We shall see if it goes anywhere. But otherwise, right now, attackers take Visa office, and they're just going to push up. Ram is currently going towards stairs, and I guess they're going to eye stairs. I have no clue what they're going to do here. But it looks, I guess they're just trying to take.
Yep. And
they're going to take the majority of first floor on minute 2. Is this danger territory for the University of Utah?
Yeah, this is actually we haven't seen this this take yet from Grand Canyon. That being basement, and then trying to go to the opposite side of the main breach. And trying to just push the stairs in the back site rather than the front site. So I'm very curious how they're gonna figure this out and execute site.
Absolutely. And it looks like they're all just stacking in the same area. So I mean, one nitro could be their undoing, but otherwise it looks. Actually, no, never mind. They're going to be splitting up right now. They're just going to take out more of upstairs. But again, what are they going to do with upstairs slight? Slippery is still upstairs, but he is nowhere to be seen. Oh no, he's on second floor. He gets the pick. Wow. He's on second floor and he gets the first pick, and just like that is Hard Breach gone. Hard Breach is dead. Wow. And right now, Zero is trying to figure out where did Slippery go. But Zero is going to get intel, and he's going to notice where one of the operators is.
That's Tachanka.
Tachanka.
Yeah.
He's going to notice where Tachanka is. Slippery is going to drop down to first floor, and it looks like he's going to start fragging out on first floor because he can't do much of his positioning on second floor. And he's just going to hold this angle. No one is in here, but he's going to check around his corners. Otherwise, Ram is going to bring out her very new and very good utility gadget. Not just does it open up the entirety of a floor, it also produces so much noise that attackers can make plays off of it. But right now, as we saw, it doesn't look like attackers made too much plays on it. In fact, it actually masked Slippery's approach, and this is really good. Slippery it's now a 1v4 scenario with Ram being the last one alive. Yes, she's 3 armor, but Ram's going to die because Slippery just makes a nice little movement, goes prone, and gets the kill. And just like that, University of Utah picks up another round.
Yeah. Definitely, again, just Slippery hitting these flanks, just imperative for these wins for Utah's defense. If GCU doesn't watch their flanks or have enough intel, it may just keep on going like this, these rounds, just Slippery roaming and getting the picks he needs for the round win for University of Utah.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And now, I mean, if we look at what the University of Utah is doing, they're swapping out the Tachanka with the Smoke. Very interesting play here. Mm-hmm. They're going second floor. I wonder if Smoke's going to be running that shotgun. But then again, why would you not just run the dinner play 27 on Tachanka? I don't know. But, hey, anyways, we're here, and it looks like that second floor, and they're going to just do the standard setup. Slippery's going to be playing out, setting up some defaults over in bathroom. He's going to put a Legion mine on staircase, and right now drones don't know where they are yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just Utah setting up site. Very interesting. I wonder if he's going to go for a spawn peek with this rotate out into the open. So I mean, it's looking like it right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's definitely worth mentioning that right now Legion is in Slippery's hands, not in Shadow's hands. And as we know, Slippery is definitely a fragger. And yes, it looks like that maybe they're going to do a crossfire on this take. So if defenders decide to take this, someone is dying. That's what's going to happen. Otherwise, we're going to get some split spawns from the attackers. Right now, we're just watching Slippery. Slippery's going to make his... Oh, is that going to reveal his position? We shall see. I don't think any drones saw him on this take. He's just going to place 2 Legion mines by that ladder. Okay. Oh, and the drone saw him. Yeah. The drone saw him, and just like that, his take is ruined. His play is ruined. Yeah. He's going to reinforce that, and he's going to start playing first floor. But is that in vain? Because right now, IQ is in Visa office. But I think we saw Slippery making his way down the stairs. Will this be an early frag going either way? We shall see. Never mind, Slippery will not take that. Cobb is going to get tagged.
I'm very curious if GCU is gonna fumble the. Oh wow, a miss drone from Kami.
Miss drone on Kami. Kami is safe. No one knows Kami is there. And just like that, they're going to break open that window, and Kami may be able to get a frag. We shall see.
Oh, this miss drone is actually imperative. This may be the round decider.
No.
Wait.
Ooh, Cobb is going to get a pick on Slippery. Ooh, Zero is dead. But again, that's Zero. That's intel, but honestly, you don't need intel at this point. It's 2v3, and I mean, most of the gadgets were expended. It's just right now, if we look at it, we got Ying and Ace. The attackers can still play a rush strat. They can still do a lot with that utility.
Absolutely. Oh.
Oh, but Kami gets Ace, and just like that, it's just Ying. Cobb is going to get a Claymore on Minty. Very sad indeed, but otherwise, it is going to. Smokes still has. Does he have smokes in play? I believe he does.
All three. All three smokes with 110 on the board, or 110 on the timer. So.
110. Yeah, exactly. 110 on the timer. It looks like even if Ying were to make a push, he could interrupt that entire push with one smoke, which means that right now it's a counter. Ooh. Oh, he's going. He can't melee, so he's going to have to give away his position with a gunshot, and also his position is given away formally by. I can't speak anymore for some reason.
By the bunker.
Yeah. Yep. By the proximity alarm, and he's going to throw one Candela, but no one is in this room, and the diffuser is in this room. So right now they're playing off diffuser. Ooh! And just like that, diffuser is going to be denied for another 10 seconds due to the smoke rate. And
just Ying trying to get something, just anything out of this play, trying to get any picks he can, just to. Before he can get the diffuse, so he can actually...
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to get the diffuser without taking some chip damage from the smoke. This is not a winning situation, and he's going to get the diffuser. But Kami is just going to put a shotgun up his face, and he is dead.
Wow. That was a great admin hold.
Gentleman's agreement on Master Chief's sledge. Kind of for gore.
Yes. It's just for some context. There is a Master Chief elite skin, and they're asking if they would mind putting it on because for Collegiate you're not supposed to have any skins on. There's only a certain amount. So I'm very curious if they do say yes. We actually had a game on Wednesday, excuse me, where the other team did agree to having the Master Chief skin on, so I'm curious if they do the same thing.
Indeed. I mean, Master Chief Sledge is legendary, as we all know. It's the Master Chief. They put the Master Chief in the Siege game.
They did put the Master Chief in the game.
Yeah, they did. Anyways, right now it looks like we're actually swapping sides. Utah is now on the attacking side with GCU up on the defenders. So we shall see what's going to happen. Right now, I mean, what do you see them doing? Like, we got.
Wow, I know that Slippery is going to find the nearest window he can and a Mario Rush right in.
Absolutely.
Like I could with the line on Shadow, I guarantee you that's going to happen in the next 10 seconds. Someone will perish.
Absolutely, and especially with someone like Slippery with an he's going to have the supernova in his hands. Yeah, someone is going to die. That is a fact. The question is, will it be Slippery or will it be his enemies? We shall see.
Yes.
He doesn't go for the first window. I wonder what kind of push he's going to take. I guess he chose the wrong spawn. Will this be detrimental? We shall see. Right now, it looks like University of Utah is going to be taking a front door take. I don't know the exact name of that front door. I do apologize. They're going to give Slippery the rusher, the diffuser. Yes. I really hope the University of Utah knows what they're doing here, because if Slippery dies, that's diffuser down, and now they have to play for diffuser and not objective. Minty gets a frag?
Yeah, I guess Minty gets the pick, which is huge here. I'm going to suspect,
there's
smokes the whole 9 yards I was talking about.
Oh! And he's just like that. He's going to plant a diffuser, and all of it, the sound is masked. They don't know he's planting. Oh, but they see him! That's Echo with diffuser. Diffuser is down in objective, which means they aren't actively diffusing, and it's in the defender's home court. This is not a good thing for the University of Utah. The University of Utah need to play now to pick up that diffuser, and that's very hard to do when diffuser is in objective. Kami's going to go in. He has the glass. He's going to... he doesn't get the flick, and barely any damage on Echo at all. Echo's going to be able to walk that off. He doesn't get any of the kit.
Wow,
Oh,
an insane whiff, but
insane.
well, it's looking like it's turning tides to Utah.
Indeed. And I mean, Minty Mango currently with that 2K, can it become a 3? We shall see. Oh, will Cobb throw it? Oh, I think he's going to throw it too late. He's going to throw it too. He's going to throw it. Oh, but he gets the pick, but the diffuser is down, and all he got rid of is nothing. No one really important. You still have Yings on the board, and you still have Buck with that incredible gun, and Minty is currently hot, getting as many frags as possible. Right now, Ying is currently playing outside, and also it looks like the attackers were able to use. Oh, and just like that, he's dead. I mean, you probably are going to elaborate on this, but the attackers did use the Goyos to their own advantage instead of the defenders, and just like that, because of that,
they were just able to secure the round.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. As soon as I saw the Amaro, I knew some very interesting things were going to happen. But as we saw in the round, we saw the case given to Amaru, which is insane.
For the last.
Yes, a lot of flashes and smokes in the window of the the objective.
We are going to Blizzard Rush, promise.
Yes, a lot of smack talk going back and forth from the teams.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could tell a smack talk, or you could just say, mental game. You could just say, oh, we're gonna do this, but they might do something different. But a very interesting and unique round played last. But so I'm curious if Utah's gonna do a very similar defense here. But it actually is the top floor, so.
Yeah, and ooh, they're gonna put a Goyo on the wood walls. I can't,
On the barricades.
Barricades,
Which is very interesting. They took it again, considering how badly the Goyos were used against them last round.
And this is also, again, this is a very interesting Goyo placement. I mean, like, the question is, will University of Utah do the same job? And it looks like they are, except Kami, instead of playing Glass, is going to be playing Monty, which is definitely a very interesting idea. They're also going to bring out the Ram this time as well. So, I guess I don't know what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Tanks Buddy's probably going to be playing on the flank as yes, but I'm not funny.
I think he just impacted himself. That's why he's half health.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that's a Valkyrie with impacts. Just to point that out. They usually play C4. But that's very, very interesting take. For
I mean, like,
considering 4 of the 5 members of their team does have impacts.
Yeah, like, what?
Already in sight. Slippery.
What? Slippery's already in sight. Does Slippery have diffuser? Slippery does not have diffuser, luckily.
So I would say this is already going better in Utah's favor, considering that the rusher does not have the case. But
yeah.
so I'm curious how this ends up.
Yeah, we shall see. Tanks Buddy is on that flank right now, and it looks like Cobb is currently holding an angle, and it looks like 3 people all holding that side. Oh, Slippery is going to get a pick, and that's going to be on the Echo. And not if he deployed his drone, it's not a big deal. Slippery's just able to get this for free. He doesn't. He looks. Oh, Slippery gets a triple kill. Wow.
The Amaro rush did indeed work. Utah basically just has sight in their clutches, and they know where the last guy is. Okay.
What?
just to stop it.
So before you could commit Sudoku, it looks like Tanks Buddy is able to pick up the frag.
Wow, that was the map end.
That's the map.
Wow,
that's the game.
Dang,
7-1. University of Utah. Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely.
So tell me all about that was insane. Also, nice house background. I miss house.
I like this.
I love this so much.
Man, I wish I can have this. This is nice.
Yeah, this is my dream home.
This is the dream home.
Yeah, this is my dream home. Minus the fact that all the wooden barricades and people shooting guns.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah.
For performing drywall work every round every time in house. It's not great of a deal when your walls are getting busted down.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Anyways, last game. Anyways, enough about house. More about the game we just saw. What was your analysis? What did Utah do well? What did GCU did well?
Definitely. Here comes a player that wants to be interviewed.
While William's doing that, we're going to let someone in for an interview. So give us 1 second.
Absolutely. Very interesting a turn of events. The map was brutal for GCU, for the 7-1 for Utah. The rushes galore. I don't know what to say. Right now we have Slippery here. How is the map in your opinion?
They banned Cav, and I'm upset. They banned my op, and it made me upset. And so I tried to boss G them first round, and that did not go as planned. But then Kai was like, you know what? Just do your thing. And
Yeah.
I'm just inevitable.
Yeah,
They-
absolutely. Yeah, like
they-
Thanos himself, man.
Target banned me, and I just win.
Yep. They, as soon as you saw the calf pick, it was over.
Dude, I was
Oh,
so
the
upset.
Cav ban.
I'm literally like seasonal depression's already hitting.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna push me over the edge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like-
Yeah, just map one.
Like I can't
They
believe
can't do
that
that.
GCU is bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's awful.
I mean,
Yeah.
they already know if they let you cook, you're gonna end them.
Yeah.
You're in their entire group.
But-
that 3K towards the end, like you just like
Yeah,
you know,
the
you
3K.
got into a site and then like you just got 3 kills for free, like.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably start practicing our fundamentals a little bit more. Obviously, this isn't their A team. Their A team would put much more of a fight against us. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we see the opportunities. We get a drone in sight. We see that like we can just enter site immediately, and we're just gonna execute.
Yeah.
It's like we're just taking the opportunity to practice execute, getting me in as quickly as possible with what information we have.
Yeah.
So it's working. I mean, Night Haven's gonna be a little bit of the same. It's a new map, new strats. So we'll see. We might not even bring out some of our strats just because. You know, it's not GCU's main team, so we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to comment on the Amaru first attacking round play?
Okay, listen. Kai goes, guys.
Yeah.
Gabe goes Amaru, and we just plant. And Kai's like, I promise you, I have you covered.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't have me covered.
Nope.
I was lied to.
Yeah.
It was awful.
I mean, yeah, but you still got the jump on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still
Little
you
bit.
got into their head.
And then.
But we got the round.
The smoke disappeared, and Kai didn't shoot him. So.
Yeah.
It was rough.
But somehow you turned it around and got that round. Yeah. That's sweet. Well, about 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, so we're gonna have to call this one. Let's see if we can get a post-match
Yes,
report.
Sir, yes, sir.
So I'm gonna have to give the mic back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a quick little trade here.
Yes.
But yeah.
And thank you, by the way, for Slippery for the interview. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we may or may not be cutting to a break.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, before we actually know that, I mean, what would you say to obviously Gabe just being
just being very monkey ballish, as we like to say
Yeah,
on
yeah,
our
yeah.
team.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna expect that a bit in map 2, which I want to talk about. The next map being Night Haven, a very similar map playing or plays very similarly to other maps in the game, but I'm very curious considering this is, as Slippery said, GCU's C team. I'm
Yeah.
very curious if they're just gonna pick random operators, just do random things, or we're gonna actually see our strats coming out.
I don't
from
know.
this
We
round
shall see.
rush.
I mean, both options are enticing.
Yeah.
You have competitive play, but you
Yeah.
also have meme strats.
Yeah,
like
a lot of those.
if only recruit was still playable, because I definitely see a recruit rush in that last round.
Absolutely,
no questions asked.
No questions asked. Only if.
If only if.
Rest in peace.
Oh well. Rip recruit.
Rest in peace, recruit.
If only recruit could be in ranked.
Yeah.
Ubisoft, we hope you're listening because we would absolutely love recruit being in ranked. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if we're gonna cut it a break, we're gonna cut it a break now. Otherwise,
You're stuck with us.
exactly. So
We shall see.
we shall see.
Awesome. All right. See you then.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Again, my name is Charlie Sinclair.
And I'm Will.
It's great to see y'all. We're back here with match 2 of the first of the season opener for Collegiate R6. It's the University of Utah going up against Grand Canyon University. Last game, we just stomped them 7-1, and the only round we lost was the first one. Every round since then, we've won. And that last round, oh god, as we interviewed Slippery earlier, he was just able to like go in, waltz in, and just get 3 kills for free.
Yep.
Like it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Nighthaven Labs here. It's now in the present. Let's talk all about Nighthaven Labs. Any strats?
We have strats, yes, but I don't know if we're gonna use them.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how Utah plays this and how GCU adapts. Maybe this time. I'm interested to see if they don't stall out as much. Because that's definitely how they lost a lot of their attack rounds.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and like as you saw, like especially it was definitely like apparent with Thatcher, like in one of the earlier rounds in the previous game, he just like walked between the halls of Consulate for like 20 seconds.
Yep.
In Siege, every second matters, and if you're just like
Absolutely.
wasting time doing nothing for 20 seconds, you figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Do something. If you don't know what to do, don't waste time. Just go with a plan. It may not be the best plan, but at least you're doing that plan with time on the board.
Yes, absolutely. That's definitely very. This is definitely something we should tell GCU after.
Yeah.
To just give them a little bit of a pointer here and there. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's very very. They seem at times GCU very lost. That's probably because they are very new to the game, not as high level as their other GCU teams, but. Welcome to Siege.
Yep.
Definitely Collegiate Siege. A lot of good people get put against, not some good people. In skill. I imagine everyone's just great, but I'm very curious how Nighthaven is gonna go.
Absolutely.
I'm suspecting something similar of a 7-1 myself, but. Who knows?
We shall see.
Yeah,
we shall see.
A lot bigger map, a lot more opportunities for Slippery to get a flank here or two.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I'm very interested.
I mean, also not just that, it's a new map, so definitely for you have to because it's a new map, you can't just rely on natural knowledge of you just walking into the team. Like your team has to scrim this map in order for you to succeed in this.
Yes.
So it's the question that because we know because I'll tell you this right now, the University of Utah has scrimmed Nighthaven Labs, so they know what they're doing on this map. The question is, does GCU know what they're doing? If they do,
that's true.
We could see an interesting game. If they don't, it's going to be a stomp like last round. So
yeah. Consulate last round, or last map. Consulate is by far the newest map. Just most recently reworked, so the entire layout of the map is completely different. So if GCU haven't scrimmed it or haven't dry ran it, that makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah. So a very new map, a lot of just ways to get flanked and just a lot of holes in your attack and defense if you didn't scrim it. But
yeah.
I imagine it might be the same as you said for Nighthaven Labs. If a team needs to scrim to learn the layout of the map, to learn where things are attack or above and below prior to the middle floor. I don't know, just very interesting to see. I'm very interested.
Absolutely.
How this is going to go out.
Another thing too that's really good about new maps is that there's a bunch of different strats, and also there's a bunch of different spots that a lot of people don't know about.
Yes.
And as I'm saying about that, we're about to head into the game, so I guess we're going to see a lot of those new. Hopefully, we'll see a bunch of interesting spots and a bunch of interesting strats, but we shall see. We're going into ban phase. GCU will be on the attack. Utah will be on defense this round. As we see, the trash talk is already going, and it looks like they're already going to take Cav out of Slippery's hands. Utah bans Montang. Very interesting. That means one of the best shield ops in the game is gone. But Blitz is still on the board, and also, most notably, Ying and Amaru are still on the board. I don't know if Amaru is going to be that big of a play on this map, but Ying, as we are in a aggro meta, Ying is definitely useful. GCU taking their sweet time. They're going to ban Jackal. Valid, but I mean, competitive setting.
Yeah. Jackal's a pretty good ban. it's a very popular ban for sure. A very good ban, I would say, would be something like Osa or like last round or last map, like Dokkaebi. But so I'm very interested to see what a lot of something coming from all chat, but neither here nor there. A Cav ban coming in again. Yeah, Slippery showing his emotions in all chat.
Oh well.
Oh well. You might have to roam with another.
It looks like he's gonna have to play Vigil. So sad, but Bandit is getting banned. Very interesting. So, anyways, as we head into round 1, what kind of like operators are you expecting to see on each side?
I'm definitely looking for a Mira here. Something and Malusi to go with Azami. Yeah, this is a perfect comp to just stop the attackers in their tracks from the University of Utah. On the other hand, for attack for GCU, a lot of that again. Ying huge, Lion huge, Ace absolutely imperative. So, let the games begin.
Let the games begin indeed.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we should probably note is that that Dokkaebi is on the board, and as we said in the beginning, Dokkaebi is very strong right now.
Yes.
2-shot DMR, that's basically a laser beam.
Yes.
A secondary SMG, 3-speed, and a very, very good intel gadget. It is absolutely important. Yeah, but otherwise, as you're observing right now, what are you seeing?
For the setup, a lot of play on rafters. I guess that University of Utah will be holding that to the best of their abilities for this second floor site. Slippery here, looking for a run out. I'm very eager to see if this works or not, but I've seen him do this in a bunch of ranks, so you could do it. If it's any one person, it could be Slippery.
Yeah. Hopefully he does get something with that. He already deployed all of his observation blockers. He already got his ADSs out of the way. If he dies, his utility isn't lost. It's just a lost gun, which is still something you have to lose. But at the end of the day, it isn't like you're losing much utility. The first Dokkaebi is getting deployed right now, and yeah, I mean, otherwise that's pretty much they're playing a really high press. But Dokkaebi is already in sight, and it looks like that Mira is holding that, and Mira just gets the tap. And just
pushing against the Mira, just absolutely, you're gonna fall.
Yeah, you're going to die.
Yes.
You see a Mira and you stay there. You're dead.
Yes.
I especially in competitive, I don't know what GCU is thinking, but I guess they were thinking. But unfortunately, their dreams were crushed. It looks like this one Mira managed to stop the push of 3 people, and now GCU is going to have to reposition. The Mira ban was definitely the play, and it looks like GCU did not capitalize, and because of that, they're going to have to suffer. Kami is going to get a C4 on IQ, so that's IQ down, and they're not going to be able to see gadgets that easily anymore. And it also looks like Lion was injured from that C4, so Lion's only going to have 20 HP now that he's been picked up. Lion still has 2 Lion scans left, and he's going to deploy 1 right now. Slippery's just going to hold, and just like that, they're able to slip through. And he gets the pick on Lion, and Lion is dead. It's a 1v5. It's Ace. Ace could get something done. Ace has diffuser. Ace survives that fight, but he's
the run out.
The run out. And Slippery gets the kill on the run out.
What a round.
Absolutely.
As I said, very, very monkey ball that I was expecting. You had the Kami with the double C4 kill, essentially. 1 down, 1 kill. From underneath, huge to opening up their attack. One person aggro peeking a Mira. They're as good as dead. And then the flank from Slippery to just tie it all together. With a run out the end. Very interesting to see.
Need to locate and
very interesting to see in a collegiate game. I'm expecting a lot more interesting things to happen for the next how many rounds we have.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to go with a very similar strat, except this time they're going to sub out. They're going to sub out the Mira with a smoke, and they're also going to bring out the pulse, which is definitely very interesting. They're also I forget. Actually, I think they did play Azami last round.
Yes, Azami was picked last round, and I imagine she's going to be picked every defense round for University of Utah. How good she is for utility.
Absolutely, Azami is just able to play soft. It's just practically soft walls like at any given point. It's really good.
Yeah.
Is Azami going to go? Azami's going to go for a run out. And, oh, she's just going to reinforce the hatch outside. She is detected. Will she get this? It looks like she is able to get this. Minty is able. Wow, Minty escapes and is able to reinforce that hatch. What a play! And look at that observation blocker and an Azami Kiba barrier, and just like that, Azami is able to now hold this stairs position. And is able to contest the map. I mean, I think one thing I'm noticing is that the University of Utah is definitely playing a lot more map contention than they did in they did in Consulate.
Yes, absolutely. They're definitely giving their hold a little bit more room so they can have more map control. To point out, when Minty ran out of the map to reinforce the hatch, a teammate barricaded the window behind Minty for the funnies, I guess. Just a little, something to just tell you, because
there's like no reason for him to do that other than the memes. Anyways,
of course.
Minty and I believe Slippery were able to get a pick, but Slippery's going to be taking a fight right now. Gets tagged in that. The fight's going on with Lion. Lion is also tagged. Same thing with IQ. IQ gets tagged. Oh, Slippery tries to get the kill, but he's just fragged out, and now it's a 3v4. Utah's still in favor, but GCU may be able to get another pick to get this back and even. Right now, they're trying to fight for the spot. Proxy alarm will be triggered. But in response, they will burn a Lion charge. Lion is able to detect someone downstairs. Otherwise, yeah, they're just currently watching this. IQ is going to move outside, and IQ, I guess, is going to be making a play for those Lion pings. But otherwise, I have no clue. They're just going to go up the stairs again. Minty is currently 1, but is holding a very, very sneaky angle.
Yeah.
I mean, like right now, with a minute left, what would you say that GCU should be doing right now? Oh, Kami is able to get one
not
down.
Not getting flanked, that's for sure. Wow.
Wow. And also a C4 death by Shadow from down under. Very good work. It's just the Ayana left. Ayana currently taking a fight with Shadow. Is going to get smoked. Is going to get the frag on Pulse, but otherwise, like right now, she is in a very tight situation. I don't think this is a very winnable situation. She's right now boxed in a room. There's going to be 2 crossfires between Azami and Azami. Yep, Azami just takes her out. And Minty Mango, I believe that's a 3K from him.
Yeah. Just another very similarly played round as of last round, except in Kitchen. Just another your C4 kill, your flank. A lot of consistency coming from the University of Utah, which is very good for them and for their chances of winning. GCU spending a lot of time off the objective, trying just diddling around, not really just pushing when they should be. So the things we saw from last map. So I'm very curious if they will pick things up.
And honestly, I mean, like if they've been doing it for this long, I don't know. I think that's something that has to come from like an in-game leader. Like someone has to step up in GCU and just start saying like, hey guys, we're taking space, we're doing nothing with it.
Yeah,
we need to start doing stuff with it. The Mira play is back out again, and it looks like they're going to be trying to hold this. They're going to try and hold cargo, and I mean, smart maybe. The question, like, what's your opinion on this?
I think that a cargo hold is definitely something you don't see a lot, but I feel like in the right hands, especially in the University of Utah, you can cover the entire tank site, tank site. So I feel like with a Mira. So if you have someone placed above the stairs where that Mira, so they can't get flanked, I feel like the strat is perfectly sound and could work to their advantage.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like Fuse wanted to go through there, but he's going to have to burn a heart reach to get through that castle. Definitely a good trade from Castle on that one. drone's going to go out. I guess they're going to dedicate 2 or more resources to this push that they're trying to do right now. Ooh, and Shadow is picked off, but his castle barricades have all been deployed, so the utility loss isn't that big on the University of Utah.
Yeah.
Chester is also 1 in that exchange, which means that if he dies, that means that Lion and their primary source of intel is intel gadget is gone. Yeah. Impact is going to go out. It looks like Slippery is going to go down with the Boss G, of course. Oh. The question is, will he make his move? Oh! He gets the kill with the Boss G!
But the question is, will he get another one?
Will he get another one indeed? And he barely peels off from that Zofia, and it looks like he's going to go for the flank on the Zofia. Zofia currently caught out there, and it looks like there's a bunch of pings going on, and Kami is able to clarify on those pings. And it looks like more people are getting pinged by Shadow out, but beyond the grave right now. In case you don't know, in Siege, once you die, you're able to access you can still access all intel gadgets and cameras. And just like that, Slippery is able to get another kill with the meme gun, the Boss G. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, and I mean, yeah, that was good. Shadow was just able to ping them, and Utah just mopped the floor. Everyone was separate. I mean, what's your analysis?
I felt like they yet again spent a lot of time just first floor above the bomb site. They did, however, get the breach, but I feel like I'm very sure that 2 of them or more died to trying to get into the site, as you saw at the very end of the kill cam. The defenders holding onto that site just with just an iron grip. Especially because the Miras I talked about earlier definitely played a huge role in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the Mira, yet again, here.
Again, in play. Because, I mean, I don't think GCU has any answer for the Mira. I mean, like, if round 1 is any evidence, in fact, they're willing to not respect the Mira play, and they're just going to challenge it, which is a choice.
It's one of the choices of all time, that's for sure. Not the best one, but, I mean... We'll see if it works out.
Yeah, it's the same shot from before, so will they get another free pick is the question. But yeah, otherwise, well, like, what do you see here? Like right now, especially with the picks, it looks like that. They're gonna GCU will bring out a Cali of all people. They're going double snipers. What? And that's locked in.
Wow. Playing the long angle here, just a different take, I guess. Wow, it's very interesting. Maybe they know some angles. I don't, but something I need to point out here. Thermite pick instead of an ace, which is very different. I've seen a lot of ace and not a lot of thermite in terms of hard breaches.
Yeah.
So this ace the ace not being in denies GCU from throwing an ace onto the Miras from a far distance and having to deal with it face to face.
Absolutely. Kami is literally 1 HP right now, taking fire, I guess. I don't know from where, but he is nearly dead. But Slippery is able to get the pick on Glaz, and Glaz is going to be dead. Slippery's just going to like reinforce. I guess he just.
I think he just ran out.
Yeah. He just ran out, got that frag, like
just go back.
Yeah, go back. I'm not funny. Yeah, you're not funny with that. With the pick. Yeah, with your pick.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Just holding the long angles from IT.
Yeah, to me, this is like a Glaz. Like this is what Glaz does, not what Cali does. Cali's more about like stationary and just holding, because Cali has the more powerful gun. But unlike Glaz, she can't just tap fire it. She has to rechamber around.
Yep.
And I don't know about this pick. Kami is again literally 1 HP at this point. We always say that someone's on 1, and that basically means 1 shot will kill them. We don't mean that they're 1 HP. This guy is literally 1 HP. And will Kami see the head or not? Yeah, will Kami see the head? I guess he won't. Right now, there's a minute 15 left. What is your analysis of this round? Like,
a lot of early falls from University of Utah. I'm curious if they'll be able to. Wow. Early 3v1. We haven't seen the situation at all.
But Cobb does get tagged a little bit by tanks. We shall see what happens. C4 goes out, and Cobb is down by C4. Will we get the 1v3 clutch coming from Tanks Buddy? Let's see here.
Thanks, buddy. Is actually relocating so to move closer to the angle to catch the attackers off.
Absolutely, and he's getting red pings, not just yellow pings, but red pings from cameras, which means that these are precise locations. Oh, and he just gets shot in the back by Callie.
Very anticlimactic way.
Indeed.
Not watching his flank and to jump in from the window.
Absolutely.
The electrical window.
Absolutely, and I mean, honestly, I doubted the Callie pick, but it worked out in the end. So
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah. If the reason I'm pretty sure that Kami was 1 HP from the get-go is because he got wall banged from the electrical door when Callie shot through it as he was passing by. Because I saw his health bar tick all the way down to 1 HP very quickly. I could be wrong. He could have just peeked something or like try to spawn peek and then just took like 3 or 4 bullets to the shoulder.
But there are like not that many guns in this game that get you to literally 1 HP.
Yes.
Whenever you take like 3 or 4 bullets. Normally when you take 4 bullets, you're dead. Especially when you're going up against attacker ARs. So
Yes.
I mean, your explanation makes perfect sense. You know, Callie get like that. I guess Callie has a lot more value than I originally thought. So
Yeah.
I mean,
They're going to bring it again. That's how much value she has.
yeah, I mean, this may win the rest of the attacking rounds for GCU, so I guess we'll have to see how will Utah adapt to the Callie.
Yes.
Otherwise, yeah, we have a Mav. We have, again, double snipers with both Callie and Glaz. Let's see if Glaz is able to do something, or if Slippery will just get another free pick. Oh, and he's just going, okay. So Tanks is just going to, went from trying to clutch up 1 round to just destroying defender gadgets because funny.
That was most likely an accident considering they were awkwardly staring at each other for a couple seconds.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. But
yeah, no, I'm very sure that Utah will probably peak less considering they know there's a Callie on the board and the bolt action being almost a one-shot kill for every operator across the board. So
yeah.
That's how they fell last time was they just gave GCU their ones for free.
Absolutely.
So hopefully they just don't do it this time if they want to win.
Yep.
So.
Ion's going to pick up the drone because it was jammed by a mute jam. Excuse me, it was jammed by a mute jammer. She's able to see the jammer now, and she's going to try and destroy it. But the question now becomes, look, there's 4 people all trying to go to the same push, but it's being held by the university, by Minty Mango on the Azami. Azami will get rid of the drone. And the question is, will Minty get a few frags on this? Oh, grenade goes out. Will this destroy? This does not destroy the Azami barrier. But Minty Mango will give up positioning and will give map control to Grand Canyon University.
Ooh.
Try what? I guess Callie was like not prepared, and Minty Mango is able to get frag out the Callie. Very big pick, but Glaz is able to get on the refrag, and it's suppressed, so wasn't able to hear him at all. Kami tries to get the pick, but does not get it, and takes a health trade instead.
Yeah, being pushed from the 2nd floor, which is in GCU's favor. This is what they need.
Absolutely.
They need to push people.
And the question is, I guess now are they actually doing stuff with map control?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, right now it looks like they might be, but again, there's only a minute left, and numbers advantage is to the University of Utah. Ayana trying to get intel with her gadget, and she's able to see one person, but the question is, will Ayana be able to get the frag? No one's behind that. The diffuser is down. We forgot to mention that. So Ayana will go for the diffuser, grab that. And there's only 45 seconds left. Ayana deploys a drone trying to get intel and sees nothing and decides to look around and goes back.
Goes back onto the drone.
Back onto the drone. Just trying to check their surroundings, making sure everything is fine. Yellow ping coming out from the...
Probably from a drone.
Probably from a drone, yeah. And it looks like that Kami is going to get tagged a little bit, and looks like another health trade happens. 15 seconds are left, though. What will Ayana do? Will Ayana get the... No, Ayana falls, and diffuser is down. 8 seconds left. Utah wins. Yep. And Utah actually wins to a frag. And, yeah, that's another round going to the University of Utah.
Yeah. Just a lot of health trading going on that round specifically. A lot of people playing a little aggro. I was very surprised the Azami did not fall to the grenade top lobby stairs where they were holding the entrance into the building.
Yeah.
So that was a very unfortunate for play for Grand Canyon, but Utah just being able
Attackers
to
need to locate and
get
defuse
back,
bombs.
just hold the site down, just as they always do. I'm very curious if this will just continue for the next few rounds that we have of defense, or
Attackers have
will
located a
GCU maybe
bomb.
get a round or two.
Yeah, we shall see. And I mean, as you said, this is the last round of defense for the University of Utah, and then it's going to be swapping. It's going to be swapping sides. Utah will be on attack, and GCU will be on defense. We do have some swaps. Ayana is going to Ash, Glaz is going to Ying, and Ram is going to Zoph. So I guess we're about to see a rush strat as like the final attacking strat from GCU before the swap.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. A lot more utility passive operators, which switch to very aggressive, less utility operators. But do we have a spawn peek or a jump out here?
Will Slippery jump out? Another thing too we should mention is that I'm Not Funny swapped off the Cali and went to Amaru. So is I'm Not Funny playing rush? Ooh, nearly! That was so close.
Wow. Just a few more seconds, and Slippery would have gotten the kill. But also vice versa. If a few more seconds later he jumped out, he would have gotten fragged, most likely.
Exactly.
So,
and not just that, like on the turnaround too. I'm surprised that he didn't get fragged out when he turned around and vaulted back in. But Slippery is going to still play down that area. Oh, I guess. Will Slippery hear the sound cue from Ash? Ash is just rushing, clearing out the entire bottom floor. Slippery's just going to hold his position and not try to get the frag on Ash.
Playing his time.
Absolutely.
Trying to get more than just one before he reveals himself.
Absolutely. It looks like that Sophia will take out Shadow on the Malusi, but Malusi will get rid of her, does deploy her gadgets, which means that no utility is lost on the University of Utah's side. That being said, the question is, what will GCU do? Because at the end of the day, the University of Utah has to do nothing because time is on their side. GCU does not have time on their side until they plant the diffuser. So what will GCU do? Ying will get fragged a little bit by who I'm guessing to be Mira. Yep.
Yes.
And it looks like Slippery is going to pick up a frag. Mira is going to watch the window. Will it be? No. Not, but it does take off a chunk of health from the Amaru.
GCU looking like they're deciding to not push Khan as heavy, putting the Amaru somewhere else. I'm very curious if they're just going to rotate off to the breach because the Mira just locking down connector.
Anyways, some of the ancient technique known as the bullet hole strat. Will he get? He gets it. Wow! He gets the frag. One tap off the bullet hole strat. But behind him, he gets the flick. What a whiff from Ash! And just like that, Kami's able to capitalize on that mistake and frag out the Ash, and he's still alive. Right now, 2v3 in favor of the University of Utah. Will Utah pick up the final defending round and enter the attack and go to attack with 5-1 with a 5-1 advantage? We shall see. Right now, the observation blockers are doing a lot of favors for Mira because they aren't able to get any drone intel on the Mira right now. Currently, Amaru is in that room, but Mira is unable to frag them out because of that hard wall that Mira is unable to shoot through. 15 seconds are left. They're going to have to make this push. Ooh, and the grenade will cause the diffuser to drop, and they're planting because they have no choice. They must plant.
Wow.
And Tank's buddy just gets the spray. No, not the spray. I'm sorry. Tank's buddy takes the shotgun and just one taps. Wow.
Into the smoke, just blind.
Into the smoke, blind, and normally you don't get one taps from that range, but hey.
They're tagged enough. And that shotgun rework did Tank's buddy a bunch of favors. Absolutely.
And now the University of Utah entering the attacking round. I mean, what are you expecting to see?
I'm as you see the blitz pick. I'm expecting a very aggressive blitz, followed by your buck and just your ace, just trying to get the wall. I'm very curious if GCU is actually a very similar take of operators here to University of Utah's defense. So I'm very curious if they're going to use similar strats. You see, look right there, Mira on the similar wall, just a different side into Khan. So
yeah,
I want to see if University of Utah is prepared to go against their own strats, more or less.
I mean, I think they are because I don't think they're just going to push Mira on round one. I hope. I hope our team knows not to do that. We shall see.
Yes, I mean, we do have the ace, so we can pop that open if Mira's not too careful. We actually do have the double hard breach here, which is very, very good for this this site, considering there are two vital hard breach walls. So
Yeah.
this is it's for time constraints. Very good idea for
Absolutely.
2 hard breachers.
Absolutely, and also, you know, those hard breachers are definitely coming clutch because the current doorways are right now occupied by Fenrir's, which, you know, it's a very Fenrir's is a very good sightline denier. Now, while like Fenrir doesn't cause any sort of physical damage to your health bar, and you know can't physically prevent you from walking through, he does constrain your sight lines, which is does constrain your sight to only 5 meters in front of you. Ooh, and they popped the mirror! Wow, clutch play by Slippery. I can't speak words. Slippery getting the pop on the mirror, and Slippery is just going to like walk up these stairs with the 1.5, trying to get a frag as we speak. But the mirror is popped, and their strat is as good as dead, and Slippery just gets the one tap, even with the proxy alarm going off. And he gets a second! In the meantime, Minty Mango also picks up another frag onto the, I don't know, but he got another frag, and it looks like their Twitch is going to play another drone, sees nothing, and goes into sight. Wow, Slippery with the triple. Can he pick up the 4K? Slippery gets a 4K.
Wow.
Slippery just gets a 4K casually.
Yep.
All right.
Casual, everyday 4K.
Yep.
Very well played. Walking up the blue stairs. Slippery with the flank, getting Util out so the rest of his team could just push freely without a worry of the mirror in sight, and just walks up. It just gets 4K. They're just not ready for the Slippery gameplay, I guess.
Absolutely.
Not even after they just encountered him map 1.
Exactly. And you know, it's funny though because it's like he's just able to walk inside.
Yep.
And it's like if I try to do that in my games, you know, I'm dead.
Yeah.
So
he's blessed.
Guys actually built different.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go back into here. It looks like that they're going to swap onto the Legion and the Valkyrie this time. Both bringing out a cave, and they played Lamai last time. So I mean, like, what are you expecting to see from this?
I'm expecting the Legion, hopefully putting his goo mines where Slippery just walked up and just to get some kind of flank watch or just any like rush denial. You see, look, he's most likely gonna. Interesting. He's putting it next to the door. I imagine that's where they think he came from. But just making sure that top blue is just very heavily guarded, so they won't just die like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything looks pretty much the same. So.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think it's also worth mentioning this is match point. If the University of Utah wins this round, they win the entire game.
Absolutely.
And right now we're going into the match. Slippery is
Cali.
on the Cali.
On the Cali.
Okay.
Definitely a favorite of his. So I'm interested to see how well he performs on this.
Yeah, did you know he was warming up in Counter-Strike 2? He wasn't warming up in Siege. He was warming up in Counter-Strike 2. He was just like, pulling. He was just casually getting sniper shots and quick scopes.
Yep.
So let's see if he can keep that same energy in Rainbow Six Siege. Kami is on drones right now. Slippery's gonna walk through. The question is, did they hear the hurt sound cue? He just has to hold. The question is, and that is a Mira. So the question is, will Slippery want to push that Mira? Again, the defenders, if they're smart, don't have to push Slippery, because Slippery doesn't really offer too much utility outside of line of sight anti-gadget.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Just biding his time in IT.
yeah, exactly.
Just waiting for them to peek in.
Exactly.
Just like that?
Just like that. What is the
Wow.
fence? Wow. Yeah.
Slippery with a double kill.
If
Cali.
only we could have seen that.
Yeah.
Oh well. But dude, Slippery's going to. The question is.
I guess Utah's just executing sight, picking up the remains.
Yep. This may be University of Utah might win the season opener. But the diffuser is planted, and now the defenders have to push sight in order to get rid of the diffuser, because now the defenders are playing attack and the attackers are playing defense because the diffuser is planted.
Just 30 seconds in between Utah and GCU.
now. Yeah, and Tank's
Leading
Buddy
and losing.
takes a bunch of damage and is literally won. Yep. Impact, impacts, I'm not funny. That was a very funny placement. Wow. Crossfire and dead.
And dead. Wow.
GG's. University of Utah takes this dub.
Wow.
And just like that, University of Utah is 1-0 after the season opener. So congratulations to them.
Yeah. Wow. That's about as how I thought the game would go. Very similarly to Consulate.
Yeah.
A very clean defense and attack from the University of Utah. Similar strats, just kind of playing very aggro to just make the defense on GCU crumple. I'm just very well played from both teams. Especially University of Utah being the winner.
All right, we're gonna let someone in. By the way, your prediction was right. It was 7-1.
Yeah,
so good
exact
job.
same thing.
You guys, you read the future, bro. All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna let Slippery in.
Yeah,
into this interview, so because he's hyped as heck right now.
Yeah,
so
get
get ready for something.
Interesting post-game review. But first of all, we're gonna go to break. So. Power position.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back again. I'm Charlie Sinclair, and okay, so I guess we're going to do a quick mic swap. Anyways, welcome back. We have an interview with Slippery, the guy who just managed to who can walk into sight and no one cares, and he just gets a 4K randomly. So, anyways, Slippery, how was that 4K?
It was good. Wyatt had me swapped, or Shadow had me swapped to Twitch last minute, just pop open the mirror, make them think we're doing a main take while I just walk up back site. We cleared it on drone phase,
Yeah.
where we're like, all right, they have no one fountain. I'm just walking up.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game fundamentally from us. That's what we focused on more this game was just getting our strats down. There were a few where we didn't get everything outright right that we needed to like iron out, especially our timing on some of our defense preps. But other than that, it was a clean game from us. It's Niven's a little weird. Obviously, we don't take him downstairs as often, so
Yeah. I got you. So I mean, like, as to like how y'all played as a team, like, is there anything you want to say? Like, what do you think you guys can improve on, especially?
I think we definitely just need to improve on executes, just making it. I mean, obviously, this wasn't the greatest challenge for us, so it's more of a, all right, Gabe, go walk in while we make noise.
Right.
And against good teams, that's not going to work. They're going to have someone holding a back take. They're going to have flank watch someone droning at all times.
Right.
And so, obviously, we can't get comfortable with something like this.
Right.
This is a one and done kind of thing. So,
Absolutely.
But I'm just hoping y'all clipped. Y'all saw my Cali one tap on the, that was the cleanest shot ever.
I don't think we can.
No,
but
no,
we-
no,
but
it's
hey,
not-
we-
it's not. I don't need it clipped. I just want to make sure everyone saw it.
Yeah, look. We saw it in the kill feed. We announced it, and I think another thing too we should mention is that we saw that entire walk up you had before your 4K with Twitch. So you had a lot of exposure. Don't worry. Unfortunately, we didn't see the last thing. But hey. Oh well. Is there anything you want to tell GCU?
I wish them the best. Obviously, they're a newer team.
Right.
They have 3 teams. Their A team is still up there and one of the best in the country, in my opinion. They still have Matt. They still have Klimps. Very respected players. B team, I don't know anything really about them, but it's a respectable program. And if they iron out what they're doing, obviously they have a good drone game. Like
Right.
we were worried about that most of the time. If they can just get the little fundamentals down where they're just on par with timing, they wasted like 2 minutes just droning for me on some of them on the roam clear. Like if they can nail down some of the fundamentals, I think they'll be pretty good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, anyways, is there anything else you want us to ask you, or are we pretty much good to go?
I think we are good to go.
Sweet.
Shout out to Isabel, by the way. That's all.
Sounds great with us. Alrighty. All right. Thank you guys for joining us here on Utah Games. Please like, subscribe, all the stuff that YouTubers tell you to do. But seriously, it means a lot to us.
Yeah.
We are a student-run production organization, and we love bringing y'all our esports teams and also what we do here at the Utah Games program. So subscribing to us on YouTube would mean so much to us. It would mean the world. So
Yep.
if you can find it in the kindness of your heart, please do. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Will.
And we'll see you later. We have a lot more planned. Overwatch, League, and Halo, and also Siege next Friday. All of many of the most important games here at the University of Utah.
Yeah.
Going to be shown on our channel. So see it out. Anyways, peace, y'all. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching.